Good afternoon. Today we are going over the installation for a fixed panel from the stock program. You will be sent a fixed U, the width of the system, and two fixed U's, the height of the system. You'll be sent two fixed L's, the width of the system. 8 covers, the width and the height of the system. 4 for the width, 4 for the height. And if you have more than one panel, a fixed H that goes in between, depending on how many panels you'll have, one for every other panel. To begin installation, step 1, install your vertical fixed U on the side away from the sliding panel, from floor to ceiling, with the self-tap screws, 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, you'll install the fixed U, the width of the system, leaving a 1/2 inch gap. Once again, 1, 2, 3. Next, you'll be installing the fixed L on the floor with tap cons. 1, 2, 3. Like so, leaving 1/2 inch here. When you're doing this, account for at the end you're going to need a fixed U from top to bottom, so save the space. If you have to install the panel, you're going to install right through the fascia, like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way around on this panel, so this panel is totally secure. If you have more than one panel, the fixed H will act as a seam cover in between the panels. Once that's all set, you can come around from the other side with the fixed L and just install it to the panel, like so. And these L's are going to be the protruding side out away from the panel on both sides. Next, finally, you're going to install the last fixed U on the slide closest to the slider, just to the frame. 1, 2, 3, 4. Same thing on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you're ready to come around and finish the system with your covers. That'll cover all of the cuts and screws. These are going to be clipped in to your fixed U's and covers, just lining up the clips. And I would take about a 1.5 to 2 foot block and use it kind of like a mallet to spread the pressure and make sure it clips in all the way from top to bottom, from side to side. And that's it for the fixed system. Good afternoon. Today we will be going over installation of the slider for the stock program. This is part 2 after the fixed panel is already up. We're going to pretend that the fixed panel is to my right. I am sitting in the office and the jamb to receive the lock is on the left. And I'm in the office. The first step is going to be installing the top track from wall to wall in the ceiling with self-tap screws. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, you can install an L bracket where the jamb, above where the jamb will be, right into the top track. Next, we will be installing the bottom track, and this top track goes right next to that fixed system. The bottom track, the orientation does matter here. You're going to have a front, a back, a top, and a bottom. You want it face up. You don't want to see the bottom. And you want the back of the track to be from inside the office. And there's a groove on the back of the track where the wheels are going to ride. So if the groove is towards me inside the office, you're A-OK. Install your ramps to the bottom track like so. And then clear silicone, this is installed 1/2 inch back from the fixed panel. Clear silicone onto the floor with both ramps already installed. Now you have your top track and your bottom track installed. Now you're ready for your panel. You're going to screw your top wheels into the panel, into the top here, like so, and screw them in. You will lift this up into the top track and install your bottom wheels. You'll have to raise it up and then install it inside here so that the J-hook points towards you and rides along this groove. Now that your panel is in, your tracks are in, you're ready for your jamb. This is going to be installed on the wall, like so, in between your top track and your bottom track, like so. You can start at the top, so it lines up with your top track, and then start installing screws, and then you can kind of move your panel closer so it lines up perfectly. You want the panel to meet and fit just snugly in this felt. If it's all lined up, finish installing your screws. Now that your jamb is in and your door is in, you're ready to install the other parts to the jamb. You have 2 door stops. This will go at the top and on the bottom to stop the door when it's in place. You will also have a strike plate that you'll line up where it's going to meet the lock. The lock is in another video. You'll have hooks that will line up with the strike plate so that it functions. A couple things at the end here. You have another top door stop with rubber and a door park. This will be installed at the end of the system. You'll see where your handle is about comfortable from your fixed panel so it doesn't crash into your fixed panel. You're going to install in your top track the top door stop like you've done, or L bracket like you did on the other side, to stop it from crashing into the fixed panel. And then right in front of that, you're going to install a door park, which helps it rest and almost gives it like a soft close feel. You can put your wheel covers on the door. And your final step is going to be a seam. This will go flat side to the edge of your sliding panel towards where the fixed panel is, and your rubber is going to go towards your fixed panel. So it will be installed like so, and your fixed panel is right in front of it. And that's it.